Hey folks, Jiminy Critic here with you today. We're going to talk about a special movie that's coming out to only about 40-45 theaters throughout the country. And I want you to know about this. You can look up if it's an area near where you are if you want to check this out. It is a special IMAX film. And if you've ever been to one of those IMAX theaters, there's only so many of them throughout the country, again, as we mentioned. They're really huge, they're big. You kind of sit back in your seat and the movie sort of just takes over. It's not just a big old flat screen out in front of you. It kind of takes over the whole rounded, curved ceiling of the theater area that you're in while you're watching an IMAX movie. And it's supposed to be a spectacular event, that really takes you even further than watching a regular movie on a rectangular screen. Well, this particular IMAX movie is called Hubble. It's a documentary movie, and it's brought to us by Warner Brothers Pictures, directed by Tony Myers, who also did some IMAX movies called Under the Sea, Deep Sea, and Space Station 3D. So she's had some experience with this wide-angle, huge picture IMAX type photography. It's releasing near the middle of March here all over the USA. Like I say, maybe 40-45 theaters. You'll have to catch if your city's one of those. The movie's about 45 minutes long. Here's the thing. I went into this movie expecting, we've all seen some of those images that have come from that special Hubble spacecraft and its lenses. They're taking some of these photos from deep, deep, deep space. Think back 40, 50, 60 years ago. We were just dreaming about this stuff of what's out there. How big is this universe? How many planets do we really have? How many stars and galaxies are out there? It fascinates many, many people, all this stuff about space and space exploration. Well, here we are in the year 2010, and this movie was not so much film clips and pictures of the beautiful regions out in deep space. I want to just warn you ahead of time so you know what you're getting into. This movie, Hubble, was filmed during a couple of months in 2009 on some of our USA astronauts' attempts to go out to the spacecraft Hubble, the camera. It had to do some tweaking and fixing so that its pictures and images could really get out there in space and come back to us. So the majority of this 45-minute film is focused on our astronauts, a little bit in the spaceship, a little bit of moonwalking outside, not like Michael Jackson, the type where they go outside the spaceship and are tethered and they call the moonwalking, and repairing and fixing things so that the Hubble telescope will do much better work in the future, bringing us those images. So don't go to this expecting to see a lot of deep space images that are just breathtaking and beautiful. They do show you a couple of those that you've probably already seen on the internet or on television. There's no new astronaut type footage. It's stuff that you've seen before, probably like on the Discovery Channel. So I just want to prep you ahead of time that it might be somewhat of a disappointment if you're thinking you're going to get a big space exploration movie out of Hubble. Again, you'll have to kind of check for yourself, see if this IMAX movie is in your city, and decide for yourself about the movie Hubble. I'm getting green here, Mike. Can I stop?